Majesty does not seem to understand the pain in my heart when Nnamdi Kanu is in Sokoto. So, sir, the ball stops on your court. Bring this man out. If we don't want him in Nigeria, return him to Kenya or London, where they took him from. You see,
so my people, welcome back to another video. Welcome. So guys, in this video, if you are new here, welcome. Hit the red button to subscribe, like, share, put your comment down on the comment section below. Tell us what you think about this video. So guys, in today's video, we are going to do little analysis. There's a video I made last time about Isaac Fayose calling out the entire Igbo, saying that the Igbos are cheap, Igbos can be bought, Igbos can this, Igbos can that. So, but today's video, I watched the traditional summit they did today in Abuja. So, where one traditional ruler from Enugu State, you know, he gave a speech, a very nice speech, you know, telling the president on his face those things that people cannot tell the president. He told the president, come on his face. He said that that he should release Nnamdi Kanu for us. He told the president, President Tinubu, he told him on his face, release Nnamdi Kanu. He said that Sunday Igboho, they are planning to confer him chieftaincy title. And he now looked, he said, Sunday Igboho's counterpart in the Igbo land is Nnamdi Kanu. Both of them were agitating for separation. Sunday Igboho was agitating for Yoruba nation. You know, even when Fulani errorists, you know, invaded some part of Yoruba land, Sunday Igboho intervened, which everybody saw it and saw what he represents. Okay, yes. So, but in the case of Nnamdi Kanu, they now sent him to Sokoto. So he was like, really? Please, Mr. President, either you say, if you people don't want him anymore in Nigeria, can you send him back to Kenya or United Kingdom where they brought him? So, you know, President Tinubu, everybody laughed, you know. Yes, even me. When I listened to this man, when I heard what he said, I laughed. I said, wow, you know, such a courageous man. You can see now, this now puts Isaac Fayose.
But I must tell you, Mr. President, that personally, I don't feel very happy because you were not here in the morning. There were several speeches. We listened carefully. I listened to the opening address by His Imperial Majesty, the Owner of Ife. And he was gingering all of us to work as a family, to work as a team, to see Nigeria as one. And then I felt maybe this is good. But when you look at it, this same Imperial Majesty is arranging to confer a very high honor on Sunday Igboho, who in my own part of Nigeria in the southeast, we see him as a counterpart of Nnamdi Kanu. And my brother, fellow royal father, the Imperial Majesty, does not seem to understand the pain in my heart when Nnamdi Kanu is in Sokoto. So, sir, the ball stops on your court. Bring this man out. If we don't want him in Nigeria, return him to Kenya or London, where they took him from. You see, some of us here are being asked to go and work, but the young people in the southeast are so agitated, they can even beat us. They see us as sellout. We come to Abuja, they may think we come to collect money, and then we keep quiet. So, sir, please do something about this. Do something about this. We cannot make progress in this country if we don't tell ourselves the home truth. There's no way. There's no way.
So guys, Baba also went ahead to talk about the Southern Traditional Rulers Annual Summit. So let's listen to him and hear what he's going to talk about that.
Now, again, they were talking about Southern Traditional Rulers Committee on Health. And the eminent professor Patel was saying that this will become an annual event, what we are doing today, if I heard him correctly. The truth of the matter is that there is nothing like Southern Traditional Rulers Council. If you come here, Patel, and you give money to people on that basis, it's not correct. The South is not the North. We have our system. We need unity in diversity. So that people. So if you want to deal with us in the Southeast. If you have resources for us, give it to us. Don't give it to people who come and say we are Southern Traditional Rulers Council. Democracy is a representative government. And anybody who goes to present himself without his people is not democratic. So get it. We think that we will do our best. Mr. President, we are going to support this head. Do all we can. But please listen to our cries. May God bless all of us.
Isaac Fayoshe, that what he's saying is not real about Igbo people. That now puts him on that, no, what you said about Igbo people, you don't generalize things because you don't even know Igbo people. You only know a few people that you know. Isaac Fayoshe. He generalized that Igbo people are sheep. Igbo say, see Sunday Igbo, that he don't want that. But I saw another video he made after listening to that man. He apologized to Igbo people, the entire Igbo people. And his apology is accepted. Yes, for me, it's accepted. Okay? That apology is accepted. Yeah, I know, me too. I called him out on one of the videos I made. You understand? Also, whatever I said there that is not right, I withdraw it now. You know? Yes. That is it. This is one people. We are not two. This is one people. I don't know why some people will be behaving as if. The reason why I dress like this, because, yes, we are talking about tradition. We are talking about tradition. You see? You see that traditional man. See how he dish out his words. You know? See how he dish out his words. Straight to the point. Not beating about the bush. Other people are afraid. As if if they talk, Tinubu will beat them. I don't know why some men, you know, some men that we thought that they are even men safe in that our Igbo land. Why I was against Isaac Fayoshe is that he generalized it. He don't supposed to. Okay, now that he generalized, you can see what this man said now. You know, now he added this man to what he said, not knowing that you only know the people that you know. You don't know all of them. Igbo race is not one person. I used to say it always. Igbo is up to be a nation of its own. Igbo is a nation. So you don't talk about Igbo as if there are few people in one community. No. That is why I didn't take it easy with Isaac too. You know, I made a video too to reply him what he said. He's not supposed to generalize and say, oh, Igbo people. How? You know, that was why I say maybe he was chasing clouds. But now he has apologized, and I think the apology is accepted. Yeah. When somebody identify his fault and retract it, yes, you have to also accept. Okay. Yes. So you guys, I'm going to play that video for you guys. I'm going to play that video, the video that this our Igbo king, what he said. Okay, I am going to play it so that you will listen to it. That is why I dress in my traditional attire, in order to celebrate what he said. Yes, we have to celebrate him in a traditional way too. That is why I dress like this, to say thank you, sir, for speaking out. This is what is in everybody's mind. In fact, Nigerians, not only the Igbos, because people are saying Igbo speak for Nnamdi Kanu. It's the whole Nigeria that is speaking for Nnamdi Kanu. Go to social media and see people that is advocating, both Yoruba, Igbo, Hausa, you know, Edo, Benin, all of everybody, part of Nigeria. Many people, virtually many people in Nigeria is advocating for Nnamdi Kanu. This is not issue of Igbo. If you are talking about Igbo, which means it's only Southeast people that are talking about now, because so many things that Nnamdi Kanu said, they're all what is happening today. That is why Nigerians are saying, this man, now wow, how did he know all these things? Virtually many things he said is happening now. It's happening now. When he talk about the Fulani herdsmen, Fulani jihadists, Fulani this, Fulani that, all those all those terrorists, you know, all those terrorists, all what he said about the terrorists, is it not what is happening today? You know, he said it that the terrorists, they are coming, the errors are coming, the terrorists are coming. He said it. You know, but people said he was mad. Say this one don't colo, say don't de colo, say this one a madman, this and that. Now, he did there now. They look everybody as the thing they play, as they play now. Then they count how many scores where they buy. You know, assuming that everybody took him serious that time and tackled that thing. This is that all this fight that is going on now will not be happening, because we thought that he was mad. Now everybody say, hey, this one a madman, this one a colomenta. You know, so now where they play out now, should be everybody they see and they feel the heat. Everybody they see the heat. So President Tinubu, you have heard what our elder said. Please, sir, do something. Do something. This one is not that they will leave him until until 2027, where they will now use him for political this thing, whatever political. You know, he has been there for a while. Over how many years now? Hi. President Tinubu, abeg, I follow through, dey beg you, make you do something. As our baba don beg, make you do something. You know, abeg. Thank you all guys for watching. Let's hope that they will do everything. You know, so.